Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Depending upon whatever time you happen to be watching my channel, welcome back. For those of you guys that are new here, hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. For those of you that are returning, welcome on back. So, my name is Justine. I usually do unboxings for vintage pre-loved items I happen to find here in Japan, or just really any pre-loved items I happen to find here in Japan, or any luxury items that I find here in Japan. So today is a little bit no different. So I recently purchased a wallet to add to my collection. So I am actually going to finally be able to do an unboxing, or should I say, I guess like an unpouching. Yeah, so as you can see, it's pretty small from some of the things that I've been recently adding. But without much further ado, I am going to show you this beautiful new wallet that I picked up. Let's hope it's everything I thought it was. Oh, okay. So they wanted to make sure that it was extra secure. Hey, thanks FedEx. So this is something I happened to pick up off of a eBay reseller, Japanese eBay reseller. And as previously stated, it is illegal to sell anything at counterfeit here in Japan. So that is one of the things that I absolutely love about being able to purchase things online and have them sent directly to my house in Japan, because if it is counterfeit, then they will be prosecuted by the government and it will be shut down completely, and their livelihood is just like destroyed. So counterfeits are very, very rare in Japan. Is that to say that there are not counterfeits in Japan? Negative. That is just that it's very, very rare. So today, without much further ado, I am going to show you this adorable new wallet. So happy. It's been a while since I've been like really happy and have actually been able to do an unboxing. I've been working like crazy. Yes, this is a porte-monnaie. It is a beautiful, nice little chunky wallet for the feminine. Okay, so why did I pick up this wallet? Well, let me tell you. So I saw this online, and that's honestly where I get most of my inspirations from. So of course, when I was growing up, and I happened to see the bags as I was growing up, and of course I couldn't afford it because I was like not even in my 20s. So I don't remember the names. I don't remember the models. I sometimes remember what they look like, but it's hard to find something that you remember what it looks like, but you don't know what the name is, right? So I saw this wallet, and I love adding wallets to my collection. So this I picked up because I saw a online reseller on Facebook, one of the Facebook groups I'm attached to. She was selling one of these wallets, and it was, I want to say it was like less than $300 or something like that. And I thought, oh, that's a really good deal. But then I was like, I have to worry about, I'm kind of weary about buying from American resellers, only because I feel like I'm in a safe haven when I buy from a Japanese reseller coming to a Japanese address. So if there's any issues, they're a lot more hesitant to try and like scam me, if that makes sense. I have heard horror stories of a lot of people being scammed, so that's also why I was really, really wary. So I saw it, I saw the name, I got the model number, and then I was like, all right, so I'm going to see if I can find this cheaper on the Japanese resale market. So, and of course I did. Let me see if I can find it for you. So I went on and I checked it, and this girl was selling this for like about $300, give or take. And I was like, I know I can find it cheaper here in Japan. So please tell me what you think I found this wallet for. I will tell you at the end, but I want you to figure out and put some questions or put some of your guesses down below in the comment section. So this wallet is a really nice little chunky wallet. It has your, well, not your side, but your pocket for your bills. And then it also has your slots for cards if you want, or like anything extra if you want, in these two little spots right here. And then it also has the coin purse option. So I love wallets that have built-in coin pouches, especially being here in Japan. Like $1 in Japan is really 100 yen. So 100 yen is not given to you in dollar bills, y'all. It is given to you in coins. So the amount of coins that I have accumulated since living here in Japan is ridiculous. So Before living in the States or even living in Europe, I didn't deal with cash money as much as I do here in Japan. Cash is king here in Japan. So I need wallets with coin purses since living here in Japan, and I plan on coming back to Japan after I go do some time in Europe. But anyways, so I've got this because of this beautiful coin pouch. And then of course you have a little pouch right here where you can put, my mom used to keep receipts and stuff like that. And then you have another little pocket pouch right here. So that is why I picked up this beauty. And of course I said, I want you to guess how much you think I paid for this while I look for the serial number. Aha, found it. Serial number for this bad boy is RA0031. So this is not vintage yet. This will be vintage in, what month are we in? We're in number 9. This will be vintage in approximately 6 months. So this was made in March of 2001. So that makes this almost vintage. Not quite, but almost. This wallet is in very, very good condition. The glazing on this is not terrible for a piece that is almost 20 years old. This bad boy is 19. Looks very good for a teenager. And the button pocket part works. So this little clasp part works. So a lot of things that I have found to be issues with vintage wallets or almost vintage wallets like that is that part doesn't work all the time. For whatever reason, the constant decades of constant wear and tear just end up leaving this like pointless. But this fits in my hand. This is like the size of my hand. I don't have huge hands and the canvas looks amazing. So there's not a single crack on this wallet. Trust me, there are plenty of cheaper wallets that I saw that had cracks on cracks on cracks. Actually, I lied. I found one crack on this canvas, which is kind of sad. But it's only really the start of a crack. If you can see it, it's like right here where my pinky is. But it's really, really small. But it is not a problem because this bag is going to be very well taken care of and that crack will not get too much worse. But I also paid a really cheap price for this. So even if it does get really, really cracked, I'm just going to buy another replacement one because I spent so little money on this to begin with, which sometimes I do that. I'm not going to lie. I'll buy something and I really want it and I want it now, but I don't want to spend stupid amounts of money. So I'll buy something and maybe I need to go take it somewhere to get repaired. So then I don't want to wait because I like using my things. So then I'll go buy another one. Because I get them for really inexpensive prices. So then I just end up with the amount of some more bags that I have is ridiculous. I think I have 3 or 4 some more 30s. I have, I think 2 35s. I know for sure I have 2 of the 44s. Actually, no, I only have 1 some more 35 that I only have 1 of. And I got the leather completely replaced on that at Louis Vuitton. And I have another Samoa 30 that is actually at Louis Vuitton right now getting the rest of the leather replaced, which I have been waiting for since March. But it's okay. Coronavirus just messed up everything. So once it's done, it'll come to the house and I'll do a video for you guys and show you. So anyways, so I bought the Samoa for a trip and the leather strap started going. So I needed to get it fixed. And so I dropped it off, but I didn't have time before my trip to get it back because it's going to take 2 months. So what I did was instead of waiting the 2 months, I just went online and bought another one because I got it for a pretty good price. So anyways, so then that happened and then I got my repaired one back and then I was like, well, if I'm going to have 2, I kind of want all the leather replaced. So then I took the other one to get all the leather replaced. So anyways. Okay, so now that we're at the end of the video, I hope you guys have figured out that I paid $96 US for this almost vintage 1 crack in the canvas wallet. That's right. Not even $100 here in the Japanese pre-love market. Killing it. So, thank you for joining me for this video. Thank you for listening to me rant a little bit about things that happen here in Japan. If you like the video, please smash the like button. If you would like to subscribe and get more videos, please do that as well. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them down below. I try to respond to all of your questions, all of your comments. Sometimes it's hard in my job, but blah, blah, blah. I will get to your comments, I promise. So as always, happy treasure hunting, and I hope you find something and find a nice little gem to add to your collection, just like I did to mine.